Hello everyone and welcome back to Heather's Plant Boutique. My name is Heather. This is my channel where I talk about all the planty things. If you are wanting to learn how I keep up with 250 plus plants, I recommend subscribing to my channel. I also post plant tours and plant updates and how-to videos. I really appreciate it. It really helps my channel a lot. And you guys are amazeballs. Thank you. So without further ado, on to today's video. I've decided to transfer most of my plants into LECA or into Semi Hydroponics. They're the same thing. We'll be going over that in just a minute. I'm really excited to share with you guys what I've learned on my path to trying to transfer these guys. I've done some off camera and I will be showing you which ones I've done. But those were done maybe 3 days ago, so they haven't really, changed from what they looked like when they were in soil. Also in today's video, I will be going over what LECA is, what Semi Hydroponics is, the watering schedule or when to water them, pH level and nutrients, and the benefits. Oh, the benefits of LECA. I've been wanting to do this for a while now and I'm really happy I'm finally doing it and you guys get to do it with me. I am a complete newbie to all of this, so you guys that are joining me and have no idea what Semi Hydroponics is or what even LECA is, like, what is that? We are all learning together because, like I said, I'm a newbie, so welcome. So keep watching to learn more about Semi Hydroponics and LECA. What is Semi Hydroponics, also known as Semi Hydro? I'm going to be showing you guys how to transfer your plant from soil to clay pebbles using the LECA system. I am going to be repotting this Black Raven ZZ into clay pebbles. I did a lot of research and the ZZ plants like the hydroponic system, so we're gonna try it, or the Semi Hydroponics. Sorry, I'm gonna be saying hydroponics. If you hear me say that, I mean Semi Hydroponics, so bear with me. Semi Hydroponics is the method used, or Semi Hydroponics is a method that uses wicking as a way to provide water and nutrients to the plant. What is LECA? LECA is an acronym. It stands for Lightweight Expanded Clay Aggregate. Let's repot this bad boy. Right, Seymour? You're gonna get a new home. I hope you're excited because I am. This step right here is the most important step of transferring your plants into clay pebbles. Making sure the clay pebbles are completely clean and sanitized. I used 2 5-gallon buckets to help make cleaning these a little easier. One has holes that were drilled in and one does not, so I could soak the pebbles overnight to help me make sure they are clean and dust free, because the dust is not good for your plants. I don't recommend, letting them bad boys chill in clay filled water. So after I let them soak overnight, I rinse them again with the bucket that has holes. And in my next clip, I'll be setting up the mat for Seymour's transfer. Now I'm just gently getting all the soil away from the roots. You just want to be delicate and you just want to be gentle. No rush. Just take your time. They'll all come out. The roots will all come out, don't worry. You just gotta tickle them. Tickle the roots. It's better to do it when the plants are dry, or their next watering when the soil is completely dry, because it helps the roots come out better. I will be taking her to the sink to rinse her off. Look how easy that came out. And here I'm just gonna check for damage and root rot and pest. And if there's anything, I'm just going to treat that real fast. I'm going to be making an updated video about all the plants I had transferred into clay pebbles or semi hydroponics. So keep a lookout for that, or go ahead and hit that notifications bell and it will do it for you. To the sink we go. Sorry, friend. I'm just making sure the water temp isn't too hot or too cold for rinsing my homie Seymour. Now that I have clean pebbles, I need a clean plant. Thank you, Seymour, for being a trooper. He's been chilling in pretty much just a root ball. I'm sure he will enjoy stretching out his feet. When rinsing out the roots, you want to make sure you get as much of the soil off as possible. It's very important that you do this because any soil left behind can cause root rot when it's in semi hydroponics. So just go ahead and try and get the plant as close to like that pale root color, you know, no soil, no debris. I think this is a good time to chat about the benefits of using the semi hydroponic system. Number 1, no soil ever. No soil mess, no crumbs, nothing. I know I'm probably going to end up keeping some of my plants, mostly my hangy plants and soil, until I can figure out the best way to get them bad boys transferred. There will be less fungus gnats. I'm not saying that they'll completely be gone because I still think they'll be attracted to like the water that's being kept at the bottom of your pots. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm sure it won't be as bad as if it was soil. The clay pebbles are 100% reusable. You don't ever have to buy, unless you by chance want to transfer more plants and you run out of LECA, then you run out of clay pebbles. Then yes, go ahead and buy some more because I'm definitely in that boat and I definitely will have to buy some more because I have a lot of plants that need transferred. I think I'm going to really love using the hydroponic system because I can check the roots whenever without, you know, being too invasive. By doing this, you can use like glass jars or using a clear net pot and a cover pot. Whatever you choose, just make sure the pot does not have drainage because, you know, that would be bad. I've almost made that mistake already before this video, so don't be like me. Another good benefit of using hydroponics, or semi-hydroponics that is the chances of overwatering is slim to frickin' none. Wicking is used in the method of semi-hydroponics because it helps ensure the plant does not take in too much water. It actually just takes in what it needs, when it wants it, how it wants it, whenever it wants it. You'll notice I like to keep my area pretty clean when I am working with my plants. It saves me time from doing a big cleanup at the end, so, you know, no harm, no foul, right? But yeah, overall, I absolutely am super excited to keep working with hydroponics and clay pebbles. I'm just thrilled. I hope you guys learn how to do this too because it is super fun. I'm totally thrilled about this. Somebody's gonna have to tell me to stop cleaning because this is ridiculous. I'm watching this while I'm editing and oh my, I don't know how many times I stopped to clean. And now that we have Sir Seymour all prepped, it's time to transfer him to his new home. You know, I'm just gonna do some more cleaning. This is pretty much the whole video, me cleaning, just cleaning away. I just want to say thank you guys again for watching all these videos and supporting me. You guys are totally awesome. Yas. I promise we're getting to the juicy stuff, the good stuff. And that, put the paper towel down, Heather. Put the freaking paper towel down. Okay, this is good. This is fine. So this is what the roots are supposed to look like after you finally rinse it and get it all clean. The next step is to add some LECA to the base of the pot. Doing this helps to keep the roots out of the water. And then you place your plant in the center, see if it levels up where it's supposed to be. And then you just keep adding LECA around the base, shake it a little bit, make sure you get all the pebbles down on the roots. You don't want to press it because the pebbles will just fall right into the roots. You don't have to worry about putting pressure on it. And then I just took my watering can and flushed it through to settle everything. I use aquarium water in all of my plants, and I'm definitely using it in Semi Hydroponics. Had to grab his pot real fast. I'm going to rinse it out, make it all clean. And then I'm going to add some water. I don't fill it up too much. I kind of just dip him in and see where he sits. If there's too much, I dump it out. And look at him, all in his new home. Going to give his leaves a nice, much needed wiping before I place him back in his home. Or his spot. He's in his new home. And the moment we've all been waiting for, pH. I got this kit off of Amazon. I'll link it in the description below for you guys. It came with pH up and pH down and the test liquid right here. It also came with a pipette and a little test tube. I'm going to be adding some aquarium water into this little tube to see if it will be appropriate just to water my plants and semi-hydro with it. Making sure your plants that are in semi-hydro is between 5.5 and 6.5 is important because the pH balance is just vital to a healthy plant growth. You want to make sure it's all good and healthy environment for your plants, so testing the pH, like I want to say weekly or every time you water is good. Just trying to get my camera to focus as always. Well, now we got it to focus. You see the orange and like that lightish green color is 6.5. Make sure it's between those two. And then I'm going to add the test droplets. I add 3 because it's easy to control, but I know some people have a heavy hand. That's why they recommend between 3 and 5 drops, so it's safe all around. But it looks like the pH is reading at about between 6 and 6.5. So it's like a lighter yellow greenish color, but that's what we want, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's almost exactly 6. Let me get my camera to focus. There we go. Yeah, 6.5-ish. And that's exactly what we want. And now I'm showing you guys the plants I have in semi-hydro. Is my Syngonium albo variegata. I've had him in semi-hydro for actually a week today. I transferred him last Sunday. So when I water this guy, I just fill up the cash pot. The cash pot is the cover pot. I fill up the cash pot just so it's barely touching the clay pebbles. And then the nursery pot I use to help to keep the clay pebbles all together, and that way it's easier for me to check the roots out. But I am going to be switching out this nursery pot into like one of my clear net pots because I want to see the roots, and I'm doing that on the next rinsing. I also recommend that you rinse your plants once a week for 2 weeks. It'll definitely help flush out any old roots, old soil, anything. And right here I have another albo Syngonium variegata. This is actually from the same plant. They were one plant and then I chopped them up and now they're 2. I hope you guys try this out though, because I think you will like hydroponics. It's super easy from what I've experienced so far. I would much rather just check the pots like this if they need water. That is definite way to make sure you don't overwater. And right here is my Hoya australis. I actually saved her from root rot, and she's currently in just a mix of LECA and sphagnum moss. And I only water it when the moss gets a little dry, and then I pull it up to check to see if there's any water that's needed. And then I have Connie, the Thai constellation, in Semi Hydro as well. She was a gift from my boyfriend for our anniversary, and I love her. Right here is my Alocasia Regal Shield. I have this one was probably my third plant I transferred. Super beautiful. She put out a new leaf. And Camber says, "Thank you for checking out my mommy's plants." Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're thinking of going with the Semi Hydroponic system, stay tuned for an updated video of the plants I transferred into LECA, because I'm really excited to show you. I hope they do well. Fingers crossed, you guys. Fingers crossed. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. It really does help my channel get out there, and I absolutely appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you again. You can also follow me on Instagram at Heather's Plant Boutique for more planty content every day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. So you guys have fun with your plants, love them, let them be your happy place. I will see you all in the next one. Happy planting.